Thank you for joining me. I know we've just talked about the props, but if anyone's watching on the recorded version, we do seem to have a lot of props. We're going to do a bit of work on um, some kind of height for your foot. So that could be a yoga brick. It could be a yoga block. It could be, doesn't have to be a yoga book. It could be some kind of book, or you could go without. As I just said, that's it. Just to beef up the exercise, feel free to go vegetarian if you want to, and just do it without. All right then. Shall we start with our roll downs before we start playing with our toys? So standing up with our feet fist width apart. Stand up nice and tall. See if you can lengthen your spine. Now remember, you don't have to force this. Think of your head like a giant old helium balloon that's just lifting up and lengthening your spine for you. Back of the neck stays long, chin slightly tucked. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Get a little neck stretch and then start rolling down, softening the knees, dropping down through the vertebrae, all the way to the bottom, hanging over your legs, and then breath in, exhale. We're scooping out the abs to float all the way up. And coming up at the end. Super. Let's go again. Breath in, exhale. As always, using this time to check in with yourself. How you doing today? Wednesday, a wintry Wednesday. Breath in at the bottom, exhale. Actually, isn't it December tomorrow? Oh my word. Oh, that's it. All the way to the top. We got one more of those to do. Here we go. Breath in. Exhale. Articulating through the spine as much as you possibly can. And at the bottom there, just let your bottom, your sit bones lift up to the ceiling and the crown of your head drop down to the floor. So you're completely upside down. Breath in, exhale, up we come, scooping out the abs, drawing the belly button to the spine. Not for the last time today. All the way to the top. Super. So now you're going to grab your block brick book if you want. All right. And I'm just going to call it a block from now on. And I'm going to turn slightly to an angle so you can see what's going on with me. I'm going to get that out of the way. But you can stay facing forward. All right. And basically what you're going to do is put one foot on your block. And then you want to stand a little bit wider than hips. We're going to do some squats, basically. So stand a little bit wider. Your foot is on the block. And then when you're ready, we're going to start squatting. That's it. So it feels a bit odd because you've got one foot hiked up there. Also this week, let's take our arms over our head. So we've been doing squats for the last couple of weeks, but we've been taking our arms forward. This time we're going to take our arms over our head. We still have to remember all the things about a squat, which are primarily take the weight backwards. That's it. Keep your belly button pressing to your spine. Keep your breastbone lifted. Keep your shoulders down. That's it. Now keep your gaze up as you go down. Don't look down. There you go. Let's do two more. And on this one, you're going to stay down. Stay down. Just watch with your leg on the block that your knees don't start knocking together like this. You want to keep them in parallel. Now you're going to take the foot that's on the block onto your ball of your foot. That's it. And you're going to bring your arms down. You're going to put the heel down. You're going to bring the arms up. That's it. So onto the ball of your foot as the arms come down. Arms up as the foot comes down. Good. That's it. So it's just like a little swingy thing. But we're staying nice and low in our squat. So hopefully you're starting to feel it in your thighs. We're working the big muscles in this class, guys. Big muscles. We're going to feel nice and warm, I promise you. Two more. Good. Now finish with the arms up and your foot on your ball of your foot. And we're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. Keep the knee facing forward, Philippa. That's it. So we're in our squat position. Railroad tracks with your legs for 8, 7, 6, 5. See if you can get lower. 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up. Shake out those gams. Are you feeling your legs? Good. Jolly good. Caroline's taking a jumper off already. So yes, just watch. If I face forward just one moment, your legs are forward. Yes, your knees are forward. It's railroad tracks with your hips, your knees, your ankles. You don't want anything to be turning out or in. No Charleston moves. We'll do that later. All right, as we come to the other side. So the other foot on the block, and you're a little bit wider than hip width. All right, and let's start squatting. Take it down and up. Good. Now, you usually want to exhale as you come up on a squat because that's the harder part. And make sure you're really using the backs of your legs to come up. So press down into the floor to come up. Good, yes. Keep the gaze up, keep the breastbone up. Take the weight back. Remember, we're looking for that invisible Japanese toilet. Watashi no toire wa doko desu ka? Where is my toilet? There we go. We've got 4 more. You with me? 4. Stay with me. 3. And 2. This one, you're going to stay down, arms up. Lift your foot onto the board of your foot as the arms come down and swing it up. Good. And down and swing it up. Stay low in your squat. Keep your gaze forward. Get down and up, belly button drawing. Spine, 4 more, 4. Lovely, keep breathing. 3, it helps. And 2. And 1, finish with the arms up and bring your foot onto your ball of your foot for the pulses. The last little series, good. Take your bottom backwards. Find that chair. Imagine you're trying to sit down. That's it, good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up. Shake out those pins. Ooh, all right. We'll come back to the block later, but now you're going to pick up your weights. Now, if you've got slightly heavier weights and you want to try them, feel free. I'm going with, I think these are 1.5. They're not that heavy. All right, and then we're going to stand with our feet fist width apart. That's it. Caroline's off to find some weights, I think. So just while you're standing here, just think of your posture. Soles of your feet, you've got your hobbit feet on nice and broad, pressing into the floor, pressing down to lift up through the body. And we're going to do what's called a bow and arrow. So you're going to bring one arm up straight and one arm up bent. Can you see? It's like that. That's it. Elbow out to the side. There you go. Here's Caroline with her tins of something or other. That's it. One arm out straight. There you go, Caroline. And then we're going to swap. So you're up, both arms go down and then one bends up. So one's doing like a Dickie V, a Dick Van Dyke, and one's coming up straight for our bow and arrow. There you go. It does take a little bit of coordination, doesn't it? Arms going forward. There we go. This is fun. This is like some crazy Christmas party game. Let's just do 4 more. That's it. Shoulders down, shoulders down. There you go. And 3. And 2. And 1. Who knew you could have such fun with a pair of weights? Let's bring our hands up to cactus and we're going to do some overhead presses. So remember, when you're doing weight work, you exhale on the harder part, which is generally the lifting part. That's it. Shoulders down. Be careful you're not thrusting your ribs forward. Keep your corset closed. Super. 4 more. 4 and 3. Good. And 2. Keep your arms in your cactus. Let's go into pec press. Good. Exhale, press it forward. And 3. Resist. And 4. Good. And 5. Looking good, everyone. 6. And 7. And 8. Good. Bring your arms down. We're going to go into our triceps. It's this one. Do you remember? Take it back. Take it back. There you go. Don't have to change your position. There you go. So shoulders down and back. Keep the breastbone lifted. And you're pressing into the backs of your arms here. This is what you want working. So the upper arm, keep going, upper arm stay still, and then you're pressing the lower arm away from you to work into your triceps. There you go. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Super. Now we're going to do a set of Dickie V's. Bring it up and down. Both arms. There we go. Or the Acme Dynamite Plunger from Roadrunner. Super. Exhale. And exhale. Good. 4 more. 4, 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Now bring your arms forward. So you've made right angles with your arms, elbows into your body. That's it. And you're going to lift your arms out to the side and down. There you go. So your arms are staying in like a cactus position and you're just bringing your forearms like you're flying. In fact, I think this is called a chest fly. That's it. 4, good. That's it. Looking good, Phil. 3 and 2 and 1. Lovely. Bring the arms down. Bicep curls. Here we go. Nice. And up. Exhale, up. Shoulders down and back. And relax your trapezius muscles at the top of your back, below your neck. The bit where you get a massage, when you get a neck massage, that bit. Keep it relaxed. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. We're going to come up with our arms. You're going to drop them behind you and then extend. So again, for the triceps, down and up and down and up. Good. Watch those ribs aren't pushing forward. Again, working into the backs of the arms here. Hopefully you're feeling it a little bit. We've got 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lovely. Bring your arms down. Last set we're going to do, take a little bend of the knees. We're crossing and crossing and crossing. Cross punch. So that's it. Turning the waist. Don't bend forward. Keep upright. Turn from the waist. There you go, Philippa. Yes, nicely corrected. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. We can get rid of the heavy weights. Keep hold of a lightweight for your nice juicy arm opening later. Right now, we're going to come down onto the mat. Into 4-point kneeling, chaps. So I've been reading a fair bit of stuff about how you need to work with weights more as you get older to keep the muscle mass that you naturally lose through the aging process. Hence the reason we're doing squats and weights, all right? We're going to keep our muscle mass. Let me hear you go. All right, 4-point kneeling then. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're just going to do a nice simple cat stretch. So take a breath in. Exhale, push the mat away from you as you round your back over, let the head drop. Inhale, work from your tailbone, lengthening through to neutral position, and then keep going, arching the back, letting the tailbone drift up towards the ceiling as you make a smiley mouth shape with your back. Good. Let's go again. Exhale. Round it over. Inhale, working through the spine, shoulders down away from your ears. Lengthen your spine out. Nice. Couple more of these. Let the head drop as you round the back over. And then it just reacts to what's going on in the rest of the spine as you lengthen out. Good. Looking really nice, everyone. 1 more. Exhale. Get that tailbone up and underneath you. And then work from the tailbone, lengthening, lengthening. Stretching out the spine. And you're going to return to your mid position in the middle there. All right, so neutral spine. Still keep your belly button drawing to your spine. Let's take our left arm out to the side for a little bit of thread needle. So take a breath in. Exhale, take the arm down and through. Back of the hand along the floor and reach, and then reach a bit more. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale as you turn away from your supporting arm. Good. Roll those shoulders down and back. Lengthen the back of your neck. Yes, let's go again. Inhaling at center. Exhaling as you take it down through and reach. Back we come. Reach it out. Good. Look up at your extending fingers. Yes, looking good. Open out that chest. One more. So this is like a chest and arm opening, but we haven't really got gravity working in our favor so much. So we're going to have to do the work ourselves. Back we come. So we're opening out that chest. There you go. Lovely. Bring the arm down. Let's go to the other side. Right arm out at shoulder height. Breath in. Exhale, thread it down and through and reachy, reachy, reachy. That's it. Good. Bring it back on the inhale. And now turn and look up. Shoulders rolling down and back away from your ears. Let's go again. Take it down, thread it through. Bottom in the air, and we don't care. Bring it back. And take it up. One more time. Using the breath, exhaling as you reach out. Empty your lungs. See if it helps you go a bit further. Yes, nice. Inhale back through center and exhale, turn like you're wringing out your spine here. And then come down. Super. And we're going to come onto our backs. All right, we're going to do just a couple of pelvic curls with our arms. So use your stance. You're on your back, your legs are bent up, your feet are fist width apart. Again, keep those legs in parallel. All right. And you want your heels relatively near your bottom. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, we're going to tilt. And then we're going to lift the hips up, all the way up. So stand into your feet as your hips come up. Good. Now you're going to take your arms up and over if you want to. Stretching back to the tips of your fingers. And then if you want to, lift your heels up, pressing into the balls of your feet. See if that helps you get your buttocks a little bit higher. Good. Drop your heels. Leave your arms where they are as you roll down away from them. Using your core to articulate through the spine, arms come down at the bottom. Let's go again. Breath in. Exhale to tilt. Up come the hips. That's it. Arms go up and over. Keep the throat nice and soft, back of the neck long. Lift those heels if you want to. It's optional. Pressing up with the buttocks evenly. Make sure you're not firing harder on one side. Drop your heels and then roll down. Leave your arms there so you can get that lovely stretch through the upper body. Arms down at the bottom. Just one more time. Breath in. Exhale. Tilty, tilty. Max tilt, remember. Don't skimp. Take it all the way up. Lovely. Arms up and over. Stretch, stretch, stretch to the tips of your fingernails. Take up your heels if you want to, then squeeze up your buttocks a little bit more. And then a little bit more. And then drop your heels, roll yourself down. And when you come down, just hug your knees into your chest and just stretch out them there glutes. Nice work, guys. Let's go into some chest lifts, shall we? With the breathing we've been doing the last couple of weeks to start with. So hands interlaced behind your head. And again, just let your elbows drop to the floor, all the way to the floor. And can you see or can you feel how the sort of heads of your shoulders pop up slightly as you do that? Now, if you lift your elbows up off the floor, there will be a point where your shoulders go down. And that's where you want to keep your elbows so that your shoulders stay down away from your ears, okay? We're going to take a breath in. Now, as you exhale, find that connection at your center and then let the chest float up. Good. Now hold it there as you inhale, and we've got an elephant standing on our tummy to get a little bit more connection there. That's it. And then we exhale down. All right, so inhale at the bottom. Exhale, find those abs, then let the chest float up. Hold it there as you inhale, coming up a little bit high. Nice, Philippa, yes. And then exhale down. 4 more like this, chaps. Breath in. Exhale up. Inhale, hold it and get higher. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Belly button to spine. Hold it and get higher. Elephant, elephant. Yes. And take it down. 2 more. Breath in. Exhale up. Inhale. Yes. And down. Last one, make it your best one yet. Breath in. Exhale, nice and strong, using our abs. Inhale, get a little bit higher. Keep the head resting in the hands. Yes. And then take it down. We're going to go back to regular chest lift breathing now. So take a breath in. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Good. Still finding that little extra bit at the top there. So still have that elephant foot on your tummy when you get to the top of your chest lift, and see if you can't find just a little bit more height. Lovely. Let's go for 4 more. 4 and down, and 3. Use the breath, and 2 and down. Last one and down. Super. Take either a full body stretch or knees into your chest, little resty poos. And now we're going to come back to our block / brick / book / nothing at all if you don't want to. And let's place it under our left foot. Now, you want it quite close to your bottom. Okay, and then your foot is up. So as if we're just doing a pelvic curl, but we happen to have our foot on a block if you want to. All right. So again, just to make sure, because we've got 1 foot hiked up here, that your knees don't start doing funky stuff, either splaying apart or coming together. Arms long down by your side, palms on the floor. And remember, you can lightly press your palms and the backs of your arms into the floor to get a little bit more height. You're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, you're going to hinge up with those hips, pressing into both feet to bring the hips all the way up. Good. Now press more into the left foot on your block so the right leg can come into tabletop. There we go. Now you're going to leave that right leg in tabletop. We're going to come down with the hips and back up with the hips. Good. And down with the hips and up with the hips. Super. Exhale as you come up. Keep the throat nice, soft. 4 more. Down. 4, good, down. 3, getting that hip back up to its original height each time. Last one, let's hold it up there. Now your hips are going to stay up and you're going to tap your right toes to the floor. Tap it down, exhale back to tabletop. Good. Hips are staying up this time. Exhale back, inhale down, exhale back, inhale down. Keep pressing into the left foot on the block. 4 more, looking good, everyone. And 3, and 2, and 1. Super. Leave your leg in tabletop, bring your hips down. Bring your hips down to the floor. Good. Now extend the tabletop leg towards the sky. Don't worry if it doesn't straighten all the way. So this time, as you come up with your hips, you're going to bring the leg towards you like a hammy stretch. All right. So we're going to come up with the hips. The leg comes a little bit closer to our face. Then when you take the hips down, the leg's going to come all the way down to the floor, straight. That's it. So we come up with the hips, up with the leg, getting it as close to your face as you can. Down with the hips, down with the leg. Good. Now, as we come up, we're keeping the foot pointed. As we go down, we're flexing that foot. It feels quite nice. Good. Up and point. Down and flex. Lovely. 3 more. Up, point. Down and flex. Looking really good, everyone. This is really good work for our legs, our bum, and our core. It's all going on. Last one. Bring it up. Flex it down. Super. And just hug your knees into your chest. Is everyone okay? Yes, excellent. All right. Little breather there. And now let's go to the other side. So switching your prop over to the right foot. Make sure it's in a good position. All right, that's it. Everyone okay? All right, so arms long down by the floor, long down by your sides of your body rather. And you're going to take a breath in. Exhale, press down into both feet to get those hips up to start with. Let's get off to a good start. Now press down more into your right foot to let your left leg come into tabletop. Good. Left leg is going to stay in tabletop. Hips are coming down. Exhale, press them up. Hips are coming down. Press them, take them up. That's it. Good. And down. Exhale, up and down. Keep pressing into that right foot. 4 more. Looking really strong, everyone. Well done. 3. And up. And 2. And up. Last one. Down. Hold the leg in tabletop. Hold the hips up. We're going to toe tap. Left toes tap to the floor. Exhale back to tabletop. And tap. So hips are staying up here. We're working on some buttock endurance. Very important in the scheme of things, I would say. 4 more. Inhale away, exhale back, inhale away, exhale back. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Good. Leave the leg in tabletop. Bring the hips down. Hips down. Tiny, tiny little rest. Extend that left leg towards the ceiling. That's it. Now this time, as you press down into your right foot, the hips come up. That left leg is coming closer to your face. Good. Hips go down, leg goes down straight, flex the foot as it does. Good. And we're coming up. Flex it down. Point it up. Press into the backs of your arms. It'll help you. And up. Work that leg that's on the block. 4 more. Strong to the finish. Good. Just like the England team last night. Good match, wasn't it? Not if you're Welsh, obviously. Last one, here we go. Bring it up. Flex it down. Super work, guys. Hug those knees into your chest. Lovely. Just move your block out the way. That's it. Health and safety. You're going to bring both legs into tabletop now and hold on behind your knees. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, bring yourself up into a chest lift. So you're looking at your thighs. That's it. Now let your heels drop towards your bottom. Yes, good. Elbows are out to the side. Now you're going to start rocking just a little bit, and then just pick up the momentum until you can rock yourself up to sitting. However many it takes, it doesn't matter, but feel your abs working. Nice there, Philippa. Yes. Super. All right, grab your band. So some half rollbacks, again, just to work into the abs a little bit. And we did these last week, and I kind of like them. So the band is going around your feet. Chock up nice and tightly on the band so it can help you. And we're going to straighten our legs. That's it. Now sit up nice and straight. So you've made an L for love with your body. All right, shoulders down and back, collarbones wide. Take a breath in. Now, as you exhale, scoop the pelvis underneath you as if your tailbone is reaching towards your heels and start to go back. And then let your knees bend slightly so you can keep that rounded back as you go into a half roll back. Go as far as you want to. Take a breath in, drawing the belly button even more to your spine, and then exhale, up you come. Straightening your legs, straightening your back at the top. Okay, so starting with straight legs. This is why you need the band, because it can help you get you back up, all right? Breath in. Exhale, scoopy under. And then as you start to go back, let the knees naturally bend so you can keep that rounding of the spine, keep that connection into your abs. Inhale as you draw more power from there, and then exhale, up you come. Super. Go back as far as you want to, keeping under control. Exhale, scoopy, scoopy. Let the knees bend, keep the back rounded. Maybe you want to go back a bit further, maybe you don't. And then up we come. Super. I'm going to say 3 more of these. All right. Don't hate me. Exhale. Let the knees bend. Keep the shoulders wide, shoulders down. Looking good, everyone. Inhale there, and then up you come. Just the final 2 to go. Breath in. Exhale. Knees bend. Take yourself down. Inhale. Pull that belly button to your spine. Yes. Bring yourself up. 1 more. Here we go. Going for gold. Exhale. Scoopy doopy. Knees bend. Arm stretch. Rah, rah, rah. Bring yourself up. Lovely. And then at the top there, just take a nice easy forward fold just to let things relax. Really nice, guys. All right, get rid of the band, but trade it for your squishy ball, which is going to go between your knees. And then you're going to take your block or whatever you're using for a block or a book or a weight, hand weight, a tin will do. Something, grab something. So you're just holding on to, I'm going to go with my block. All right. So you got the squishy between your knees and you're holding on to something here. All right. Then you're going to sit up nice and straight. Have we lost Mervyn? No, he's okay. He's there. He's good. He's good. All right. So legs are bent this time, chaps. You're going to take a breath in. As before, scoop that pelvis underneath you. Take a half roll back. Now, maybe you don't want to go back so far this time. Maybe just a little bit. Now, hold it there. You're going to take your arms up. And as you bring them down, you're going to bring them to the side of you. There you go. Whatever you're holding, coming to the side of you. Inhale up. Exhale to the side of you. As if you're at some posh dinner party and you're showing the person on your left, look at my lovely block. And inhale at center, person on my right, look at that. Would you look at that? And inhale. That's it. Turn. We're using our abdominal obliques here. Good. Keep the back scooped out, nice and rounded. Just 4 more of these. I know they're tough. Use the breath. And up. Exhale. Keep your belly button draw into your spine. Yes. And up, down, and up. Arms down, bring yourself up. And again, just take a nice forward fold. Quite effective, that one, isn't it? Can you feel like your side body working? It's not quite like that. All right. Bring up your left leg towards you. Hold it in nice and tight. So have one hand on the knee, one hand on the ankle. All right. That's it. Hold on for dear life. And now you're going to scoop under like we've been doing, so that as you go back, this leg will lift. Keep this foot stuck to this leg, so everything lifts. So you come into this kind of position. That's it. Now we're going to rock, but you're going to keep your legs in this position. So we inhale back, we exhale up. It's like a tiny rolling like a ball. Keep your legs in the same position. Yes, there you go. Inhale back, exhale up. See if you can keep your legs off the floor as you come up. Yes, nice, Caroline. Inhale back, exhale up. Lovely, last one. Inhale back, exhale up. Good. Let's swap legs. Bring the right leg up to you. It's quite fun, this, isn't it? All right. So this foot needs to stay glued to the inner leg of the straight leg as you rock as well. All right. So scoop it back until the legs lift off the floor and we're ready for launch. Nice feel. Good. Inhale back, exhale up. Yes. Inhale back, exhale up. Take it easy, Mervyn. Good. Watch your sofa behind you. Exhale up. Last one. Inhale back, exhale up. Good. And at the top there, we're going to swap the legs one last time. All right. Now this time you're going to keep your right leg on the floor. You're going to scoop it out. You can bring the left leg with you. We're going to take a full roll back so that we come down onto the floor. Actually, the right leg lifts up. Sorry, lifts up. So you're down on your back with one leg in tabletop and one leg straight, just lifted up. Take a breath in, exhale into a chest lift. All right, now we're going to do our single leg stretches, okay? So we're just changing legs. So we change and we change and we change. That's it. Stay up in your chest lift. If you need to support your head with one hand, that's fine. And just keep tapping on one knee with the other hand. Super. Yes, keep the breath going. You can press down on your knees slightly to see if you can get a bit more chest height. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Both knees into your chest and just turn your head from side to side on the mat just to release any tension. That's it. Isn't that nice? Oof. All right, back to what we did earlier. Hold on behind your legs. Bring yourself up into a chest lift, elbows out to the side, heels dropping down towards your bottom, and then just start rocking using your abs until you can rock yourself up to sitting. Nice work. Yes, well done, Mervyn. Good. Oh, jumper's coming off with Phil. Yes, I feel like, is it the sun and the wind? Can't remember which one it is. Probably the wind in my case. All right then. Legs are out in front. Too much information there. Legs out in front, hands behind your head. Do sit on a bit of height if you need it to get your lower back in. Now, keep your legs pressing down into the floor. Keep your feet flexed. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest, just like a roll down. Now, keep going as if you're trying to put the crown of your head on the mat between your legs. So your hands can add a little bit of gentle overpressure here. And at the bottom, you want to feel like you're almost trying to sort of somersault yourself. So the feeling is up and over. And then inhale as you bring yourself all the way back up. All right, that's the deal. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll it down, crown of the head, aiming for the mat between your legs. And then inhale back up. Exhale, chin to chest. Take it down. This is called spine stretch. For obvious reasons, inhale up. Last one like this. Yes, bend the legs slightly if you need to. Try and keep them straight if you can. Exhale, chin to chest. Take it forward. And up you come. Good. Just flip-floppy out your legs and just relax a little bit. So we're going to do the same thing, guys, but your arms will be out in front of you. The body's going to do the same thing, but as you go forward, it's as if your arms are on a table and they're reaching forward, all right? So you'll still do chin to chest and then aim the crown of your head towards the floor, but you'll reach forward with your arms. All right? It's quite nice, actually. So sitting up nice and straight. That's it. Take a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Take the crown of your head floorward as you reach forward with the arms on that table. Inhale, we float back up. Exhale, chin to chest. Take it down. We can make it a bit more fluid. And inhale, float up. Use your inhale to float back up. Exhale. Round it over, reach it forward. And up. Last one. Exhale. Stretch it forward. Good. Bring it back. Now at the top there, I just want you to lift your arms up above your head. Sit as tall as you can. Lift up through the spine. Imagine I've got my hand on your shoulder blades and I'm pushing forward slightly to straighten. Yes, yes. There we go, everybody. Lovely. Show me your armpits. Show me your, yes. There we go. Freddie Mercury. And relax. Gorgeous. We're going to come onto our side for a nice arm opening. All right, so get your head cushions and a light hand weight if you want it. It's quite interesting how hard it is just to sit up straight, isn't it? Don't you think? Really having to use your core. All right. So legs up at 90, the usual deal. Just remember to keep those hips and knees stacked and you're turning from the waist as you open out that top hand. Oh, nicest bit. Here we go. Looking towards my Japanese mountain. Breathe into it. Give the muscles a chance just to lengthen there. Ear down, or sorry, shoulder down, away from your ear. Turning to look at your extending hand. And then let's bring ourselves back. Good. Let's go one more. Melting into your mat on the exhale. And then bring yourself back. Nice work, guys. All right, get rid of the weight. You can stay on your head cushions. You're going to leave your underneath leg where it is. Extend the top leg out to hip height. And let's put our top hand on our hip. So make sure that hip has stayed rolled forward, all right? We're just going to do some little leg lifts. Here we go. Take it up and down. Good. And up. So hip height is your starting position. We're not coming all the way down to the ground. There you go. And 4. And 5. Lovely. 6. And 7. And 8. Oh, I was only going to do 8. Let's do 10. Well, yeah. Hold it up. Good. Now hold it up at that height. Flex your foot. Now we're going to pulse up, all right? So we're pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. Good. Again, from that elevated position. So don't bring it down too much. The emphasis is up, up, up. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it back down to hip height. Have a little rest if you need it. All right. This time we're coming forward with a straight leg and we're going to kick twice. Kick, kick, straight leg, flex foot. We did this last week. Do you remember? And then as the leg goes back, you point the foot, opening out the front of the hip, getting a little butt squeeze at the back there. Good. We come forward with a flex foot. Kick, kick. Point the foot as you reach it back, opening out the front of the hip. Kick, kick. Super. Now keep your torso still. It's just the legs sweeping round. And imagine that you're trying to touch something with your big toe that's just out of reach. So you need to lengthen that leg away from you. 4 more of these. Back. Looking good. Oh, and also you want to imagine that your leg is on a coffee table so it stays at the same level. It doesn't sort of undulate up and down on its journey. Good. Just one more. Looking good, everyone. Well done. Take it back. See if you can get a little extra opening in the front of the hip there, a little bit extra butt squeeze in the back. Yes. Bring that leg down. And you're going to turn onto your tummy. Get rid of your head cushions. You're going to make a cushion for your head with your hands like this. All right. That's it. Now let's bring our legs sort of together. They don't have to be all the way, but bring them quite close. And then your forehead is resting down on your hands. As always, in this position, you want to think of your belly button drawing away from the floor and your tailbone lengthening to your heels. Now we're just going to lift up the right leg straight and place it down. And now the left leg. So we're just working the lower body here, no back extension. Right leg and down. And left leg and down. Keep it going. And again, imagine you're trying to touch something with your big toes as those legs come up and it's just out of reach. Very frustrating, but it's helping us to get more length in the leg. Looking really nice, everyone. Just 4 more. Keep your belly button drawing away from the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Super. Press back into child's pose. Take a little breather. Stretching out the back. There you go. Phil, can you untuck your toes there? Does it hurt your insteps? That's better. And see if you can bring your bottom down towards your heels. There you go. Lovely. All right. Let's go to the other side. So you're going to grab your head cushions and your lightweight back to the arm opening for starters. Bring myself forward a bit. Legs up at 90. Remember to keep them stacked. And then off you go. Shoulders down away from your ears even before you start moving. There you go. Lovely. And open up. Oh. And then just breathe. Letting the front of the chest just let go, release. Turning your head. Let's come back. And let's do one more. Turning the breastbone towards the ceiling, rotating through the waist. So do you see how I was saying this is like thread needle? Obviously, it's much easier to do like this, but it's the same position. This is the feeling that we want to have in thread needle with that extended shoulder, or the shoulder of the extended arm down away from your ear and your armpit open. So file that for later use, that feeling. Let's bring ourselves back. Good. Get rid of the weight. Keep the underneath leg where it is. Extend the top leg. Let's have the hand on the hip again. All right, lift it up to hip height. That's our starting position. You're not going to drop lower than that, all right? We're going to lift up and down. Good. Just leg lifts. Lengthening the leg away. And 4. Really nice. And 5. And 6. Got to remember we did 10, didn't we? 7. 8. We don't want to be lopsided. And 9. And 10. Super. Hold it up there at that height. Flex the foot. We're pulsing, emphasis up for 10. Actually, no, we're not going for 10 yet. We're going to pulse a little bit first. Yes, deceptive, hey? And 10, 9, 8, 7. Sneaky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the leg to hip height. Have a little rest if you need it. We're swinging forward and pulsing. Pulse, pulse. Point the foot as you swing it back. And pulse, pulse. Good. Yeah, if you want to place your hand on the front of the hip here, and then as it goes back, you can feel that nice opening you get there. And forward. And back. And forward. Looking really nice, everyone. Remember to isolate the movement into the leg. So it's just swinging to and fro. Which is another expression like a do, Caroline, isn't it? To and fro. People don't kind of say that much anymore. We've got 2 more to and froings. And back. Last one. Back. Let's get that little bit last drop in the tank. Push the leg back, open out the front of the hip. Get that last little butt squeeze there. Super. Bring the leg back. And you're going to come back onto your tummy as we were, but this time for some back extension. So same deal, you're on your tummy, but you're going to have your hands interlaced behind your head. All right. Now, remember, ice cube under your belly button, tailbone lengthening to your legs, and just float your nose a couple of millimeters off the mat. Now, start your marble roll with your nose as you come up on the inhale. And I want you to imagine the back of your head is pressing your hands up. And then exhale down. Slight marble roll as you come up, back extension. Pressing the hands up with the back of your head, keeping the elbows wide. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let me see what you got. Keep going. Inhale up. Exhale down. Looking good, everyone. Shoulders down. Inhale up. Yes, nice fill. and down. Last one, we're going to come back up, hold it there if you can, and now just see if you can lift your elbows towards the ceiling. Can you lift your elbows wider, 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 wider? Bring them down, push back into child's pose. Nice work, everybody. Super duper. That's it. Yes, if you can get your big toes together, then the knees can be together or apart, whichever suits you. And then reach forward with the arms, trying to bring your breastbone to the mat between your knees. So you flatten out your back. Oh, just pop my watch off. That's clever. Just take a couple of breaths there, guys. Super. And then you're going to come onto your back for a bit of stretching. So either band, or if you'd rather use your magic circle, completely fine. All right. And remember, if you need a little cushion under your head to lengthen the back of your neck, do that too. Magic circle's popular for stretching, isn't it? It's happened yesterday. Yes. Let's start with our glute stretch though. So ankle over knee. Let's get into the glutes. They have done, you don't need me to tell you, a fair bit of work for us today. So let's give them their moment. Breathing into it. And remember here, you could always put a little bit of height, like a little head cushion under the side that you're holding onto the leg of, under your bottom. And that will give you more room to let the other side release. That makes sense. Let's swap sides. So if you were holding onto your right thigh now, you'd have a little bit of height under your right buttock. And that would give your left side a bit more space to stretch out and release. Breathe. Easing the leg towards you to open out the glutes and the hip there. Super. Let's get into those hammies, shall we? So choose your prop of choice, either band or magic circle. Put the ball of your foot into it. Now, before you get going into your hammies, just do a flexing and pointing of the foot. All right, so you can keep the underneath leg bent up at this stage. We're just focusing on the ankle work here, but I want a nice, strong movement. So as you flex the foot, press the heel up towards the ceiling and think of your big toe coming down towards your shin. That's it. Get a good movement. Think of how much work the ankles do for us every day, holding us up. We need to keep them strong and healthy. Work them, work them. That's it. All right, let's get into the hammies now. So extend your underneath leg if you want to, and then start bending the hamstring leg in towards you and then extending it away. Nice work there, Mervyn. Super. And then go at your own pace here, guys, using your breath. Softening in the hip crease. So sometimes we can actually be sort of inhibiting the stretch just by tension in that hip crease. So you want to soften into there. You might find you get a little bit more length in the leg. Let's just do one more. And bring that leg down. In fact, let's do the switcheroo. So put your other foot into your prop, bring the first foot down. Let's go back to our ankle work. So flexing and pointing nice and strongly. So you should feel your calf muscle firing up as you do this. And actually, if you look at your leg, it's interesting how the shape changes, isn't it? how the shin sort of broadens as you flex the foot. And that muscle on the front of your shin there lumps up. Super. Let's go into the hammies then. Using the breath. Is this your tighter side or your looser side? This is my tighter side. Ouch. Remember, you don't have to force anything. Just use the breath. Be patient. Give the muscles a chance to just lengthen and release. Let's do one more breath. And extend. Good. Bring that leg down. And then you're going to make your way into 4-point kneeling. All right, any which way you want to. All right, chaps, we're just going to finish with a little planky poo. All right, knee hover if you'd rather. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, shoulders down away from your ears, belly button pulling to your spine. Take your right leg back, tuck the toes, left leg back, tuck the toes, and plank. Hips nice and low. Breastbone reaching towards the top of your mat, pressing the mat away from you through your hands. There you go. Lengthening into your heels. Good. Cherry tomato squashed in the backs of your armpits. Back of the skull lifted slightly. Good. Phil, look down and yes, there you go. Keep your gaze down so the back of your neck is long. Lovely. And let's hold it, chaps, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up into your downward dog. Super duper. Let's walk out the dog. Walkies. Just let one heel and then the other lengthen towards the mat. And then just let both heels drop down, pushing the mat away from you. Remember, my hand is on your shoulder blades, just pressing ever so lightly to get a bit more opening. Yes, Philippa, nice, well done. Get a little bit more opening in the front body there. Your hip crease, you're lifting it up and back away from you. Let's bend the knees, walk back towards our feet. And just have a little shaky over your legs there. Nodding the head. Let's take a breath in, exhale, scooping out those abs to float up. Pressing down through the soles of the feet to stand tall and proud and marvelous. Good. Let's get rid of our props, come back to center to finish things off. Make sure nothing's gonna trip you up. That's it. And we're just gonna do a quick little arm stretch. So bring an arm across, because we did do a fair bit of arm work. That's it, yes. Don't hold directly onto the joint. Remember, you want to go above or below. Yeah. Fussy, aren't I? Super. Take that arm up, let it drop behind you. Other hand on the back of the arm or the elbow to lengthen into that tricep. Remember all that tricep work we did at the beginning of class? That's it. Super. Let's take the other arm across. Going to see the Nutcracker at the Bristol Olympic tonight. I will let you know what it's like. Not the ballet, it's a new adaptation by Tom Morris. I think they've got it on over Christmas. Super. Take that arm up, let it drop. And then open out the tricep, lengthen it. There you go. Again, clock which side is tighter for you. We need this knowledge so that we can even ourselves up. Super. Bring the arms down. Just take a very quick neck stretch, ear to shoulder. That's it. Keep your gaze forward. Lovely. Keep your body upright. We're not tippy tipping. Keep upright and just take your ear. That's it. And other side. That's it. One more each side. And to the side. Super. Let's bring our feet back to fist width apart for our 2 up stretches, and you are out of here. Are you ready? Here we go. Inhale, take it up, stretching all the way up. Exhale, push the air down. Lovely. One more. Inhale, lengthening yourself, making yourself as tall as you've ever been in your life. Exhale, as you push the air down, let the heels float up. Let's go for that balance. Keep your corset fastened at your front. Yes. Push the air down, strong and mighty and invincible. This is why we do the ankle work as well. Good. And down you come. Yeah. Wednesday wiggle. Wednesday wiggle.